Are you curious about how indoctrination works? I just wrapped up production on today's video where I unpacked 4 levels of indoctrination, and I want to share a little bit of that with you now. The first level I share is the cultural level. This is the level where people hold on to it because most people believe this. This level is shallow belief because identification with belief is more about social acceptance by the perceived majority. Now, that second level of indoctrination is called communal. This is the place where it's no longer just most people believe this. At this moment, it's more intimate. My group believes this. This level is a little more entrenched because belief now impacts routine and life plans across a spectrum, And then there's the third level, the critical level of belief, where the person says, I have to believe this. At this level, there is likely a trauma bond at work, such as a traumatic testimony or deeply held shame about something that has either happened to them or something that they did to others. In other words, they're in that place where they say, I have to believe this in order for those things to be valid or to make sense. Otherwise, what does that really say about me or my life? This is the sunk cost fallacy at work. For them, faith is so personal that it easily borders the pathological. They will likely have become radicalized by Paul's writings with the ideas of becoming a fool for Christ. Now, having to wrestle with that foolishness and its consequences will likely be the biggest barrier to their deconstruction and deconversion. They need trauma-informed support groups that exist within larger superstition-free community networks to reduce the redevelopment of new trauma bonds by providing for a variety of interest and opportunities for engagement. And then that fourth level is the cult level of indoctrination. This is where a person says, I refuse to believe anything other than this. If you want to catch this in full, make sure to head over to YouTube, hit that subscribe and notification button so you see the video when it drops today. All right, that's all I have for you now. I'll holler at you later.